Team, good morning and welcome to a new video. So we are in week 3 of my 10-week transformation, and today was check-in day, so I've done all my measurements, stats, and I must say the results from today are a little bit shaky. And to be honest, I'm not too surprised, because if you saw my previous video, my feedback was that I felt still quite energetic. I still had lots of strength in the gym. My weights were going up and I looked fuller as well. So, and that's not a sign that you're in an aggressive calorie deficit. So I think this is why the importance of tracking calories is so important, because you can look back at the data and see how that matches up with, you know, the results that you're getting. So some things were good, some things were bad. I don't want to say bad, but I guess not aligned with the goal that I'm trying to achieve at the moment, which is to reduce sort of 8 to 10% body fat in 10 weeks and drop about 4 kilograms or 5 kilograms. So why don't we just jump straight into the computer and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So let's have a look at what's happening under the hood. So first of all, let's check the compliance for this past week. So 1st of Feb today, I managed to, let me pull back here. So didn't get the 8,000 steps yesterday, but I have been able to I was able to Monday, Tuesday. And I think this was when I changed it to 8,000. So I'm not sure what's happened here, but I think I hit it for Friday and Saturday, but not on Sunday. But we're on track to hitting 8,000 every day now, which is good. Haven't missed any sessions, which is great. I've had to shuffle around some of the trainings and rest days, but the order still remains the same. So that's good. Tracked calories, yep, hit that target, and we're looking good in terms of compliance with the training program. So let's look at the results from this morning. So body weight has crept up slightly. 83.5, 83.8, so around 300 grams. Let's look at body measurements. So neck, that's remained the same, 35 compared to last week. Let's look at, now this is where things get interesting, so check this out, chest. So last week it went up from 98 to 100, and this week it went up again to up to 101.5, and I can feel it. I can actually really feel it in my clothes as well. So that's interesting, supposedly in a calorie deficit. Let's check out left bicep. That's been flat all the way through, and suddenly it's jumped up 1 centimeter. So let me tell you guys, what do you think's happened to my waist? If my biceps have gone up, and so is my chest. Yep, up slightly, not much, 1 centimeter. And there was a huge drop the week before from 88 to 85, and now it's crept back up to 86. So let me see what else is there. Which means my body fat, if I get rid of this, metrics, body fat has crept up ever so slightly as well. And I know exactly what's happening. So from 18.9 to 19.7. So what's happening here? This doesn't make sense for someone who's in a big calorie deficit, but let me show you. If we look at nutrition, this is today. Cool. So in my last video, I explained that I wasn't tracking dinners, and I was just kind of estimating that I knew how many calories I was having, but that obviously isn't the case. I've been better at tracking here as well. But even if these were a bit short and these were on point, it still doesn't make sense that my chest has gone up, my arms are getting stronger, I'm lifting heavy weights, my waist has increased a little bit this week. So I'll tell you exactly what's happening. When I'm cooking dinner and it's just me in the kitchen, I am preparing food. Guess what? I might see some olives in the corner of the kitchen. I might grab 3, 4, 5 or 6. I might see a couple of pop chips, which are these sort of low calorie crisps, we call them here in the UK. Might have 3 or 4 of those. I might have a little bit of cheese. You know, hey, I'm cooking, it's just going in as a little snack. And am I tracking it? No, of course I'm not, right? So what's happening here is I'm estimating that my maintenance is around 2,000 at the moment with the activity that I'm doing. I'm currently running a very short deficit. But guess what? Eddie decides to have all these snacks and not put them in the tracker. So actually what I'm having on a daily basis is more like 2,200 as an average probably. I'm also not tracking on Sundays. So that means Sundays I'm probably overeating. I'm having a cheat meal on Sunday as well, which I'm not tracking. So that means that my overall weekly average, rather than being 1,900, it's more like 2,200 roughly. So what happens when you are eating in either at maintenance or in a slight surplus and you're lifting weights and doing cardio and all of that good stuff? But what happens to your body? You're going to build muscle. So this last week I've built muscle because I'm lifting heavy weights, I'm eating enough protein, I'm eating enough calories, that is the recipe to building muscle, which is kind of a good and a bad thing because great, I'm getting stronger, but my goal is to lose fat, and you can't do both. You can when you're a newbie, but I'm obviously not a newbie anymore, so you can't. So you have to swing the pendulum one way or the other. Do you want to lose fat or do you want to gain strength? So that's what's happening. Is I'm not tracking all of my foods. I'm having snacks here, there, and not putting those calories in my Fitness Pal, and I'm not actually eating 1,900. I'm eating more like 2,100, and that kind of makes sense on the scales from what's happening. So what do we do about that? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll tighten things up a little bit. So if we go to my habits, and let's go to my, now because this is and look guys, if I wasn't doing this 10-week transformation where the main goal is to lose body fat fast and to drop 10% body fat, then I'll be super happy with these results. But the goal is to drop fat, and I've got a deadline as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to chip away at 150 calories. We're going to make sure this remains high using my Fitness Pal. But my compliance, so that's one way of dealing with it. Now the other way of dealing with it is, rather than tracking just Monday through to Saturday, we're going to track 7 days a week. And no more snacks. No more, crackers with a bit of cheese and some olives, a little bit of olive oil in the salad. That hasn't really been accounted for. No more of that. And now I know that if I track 7 days a week and I'm 95% compliance with the tracking rather than being 75 or 70, and I keep doing the workouts that I'm doing and the cardio, I know that next week my weight will be a lot lower. But I simply haven't been as compliant with the food as I should be. And this is very, very common in a weight loss journey, especially off the back of seeing good results. You have a week where, you lose weight, you lose body fat, your waist has come down by 3 centimeters. You think, great, this is easy. I can now, indulge and have a few more cookies. But no, it's important to just, and this is why having some form of accountability, I think, is the best thing for this. Because if I didn't have this form of accountability, I'd think to myself, well, look, I'm building muscle, so what's the big deal, right? I'm getting stronger, but the goal's to lose fat. And hey, who better to keep me accountable than all of the freaking internet, right? So that's basically what's happening. Is I wasn't eating 1,900. I've been lifting weights and everything else, and I've just gotten stronger and built a bit of muscle, and that you can see that by the metrics, by the measurements of my chest, of my arms. I'll do some pictures tomorrow as well, but I can just tell I look fuller and bigger. So that's what we're going to do: calories in, calories out. So if this was, the problem is this isn't accurate. Calories consumed is probably aligned with this. It's probably very close to this line here, but we've identified the issue, we know what we're doing, the plan continues. I've built some muscle, which isn't a bad thing, I guess, but we need to chip away at the body fat a little bit more aggressively. So, cool. Hope that makes sense. Any questions, just let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer. So what's happening this week? I've got a rest day today. So it's going to be an active recovery day. So I'm going to go on a long walk. That should be 10,000 steps. I'm going to hit a sunbed shop that has red light therapy, because I have been doing a lot of reading on red light therapy and I love it. I come out of there feeling great, and I wish I could do it more often, but it's quite expensive. So I'll be doing that today as well. And then today's an active recovery day, so I'll have a little stretch maybe later this evening. And then tomorrow we're going to go and train pool, as you can see here, with Alex. We're going to go to Watford's, which I've not trained pool in that gym yet, and they've got some new kit, so I'm really excited to try that out. And that's pretty much it for now, guys. So any questions, let me know, and I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. So here is my punishment for eating too many cookies out of the cookie jar this week. I am going on a long walk and I'm carrying a little human on my stomach. 10 kilograms to be precise, so this should be fun. Good morning and welcome to a new day. So it's Saturday, it's 7:30 a.m. I've just got to the gym and I'm about to hit up a HIIT session, doing a bit of cardio this morning. So yeah, got a super busy day. It's Daddy's daycare day today, so it's just me and Leo. Not quite sure what we're gonna do. Might just hang out and just get some food. I'm acting like as if he's got an option. But yeah, look, the thing I love about doing HIIT training is you can be out in and out the gym within 20 minutes to half an hour max by the time you've warmed up and stretched. So if you're short on time, HIIT training is a great thing to do. I never like to do HIIT training on an empty stomach because it can make me feel a little bit nauseous. So I just literally wake up, I have a strong coffee, I have 3 eggs, I wait 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I'm good to go. If I'm doing low intensity cardio, then not having breakfast is fine, but I just find, I'm trying to hold on to as much muscle mass as I can during this cut. So I like to have protein every kind of 4 to 5 hours roughly. So yeah, I'm on a bit of a tight schedule. So I'll try and film some snippets in the gym. I haven't got my camera. You can probably tell by the quality of this video. I'm using my phone because I'm just like short on time today. I need to be back because we're going to, Leo and I are going to like a daddy group thing. I've been forced to go to that this morning. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, guys, I'll try and get as much as I can with footage on my phone. That, my friends, was tough. Oh, I don't know why, but there's this satisfying feeling of just getting your workout done like first thing in the morning, especially when it's the weekend. The gym was quiet, there were 3 or 4 people in there, and you know these guys are all kind of serious into their fitness, so you're surrounded by people that are just there to kind of get on with it, no messing around apart from me with my camera. But yeah, that was really tough. I'm terrible at running. I'm so bad. I used to like be a sprinter back in the day, but I've not run for so long, and it just gets my heart rate up so quick. So that's why I do it, because I'm not good at it. It's challenging. It is bloody hard work, but you get this great sense of accomplishment and achievement after you've done something that you're not good at. So just quick message for you here. Don't always do things that you're good at. Challenge yourself. Try things that you're not so good at, and it will only make you a stronger, more resilient individual, all of that good stuff. So anyway, back home, quick shower, protein shake, kid in the back of the car, and off to a daddy's group. So yeah, let's see who we're gonna meet. So we are done with the baby group, and it's just me and Leo now. He's fast asleep, and I am just about to eat a Nando's. Not had Nando's in a while, love it, pretty good. Supposedly Portuguese chicken, but it's not. Anyway, so if you're not sure what Nando's is, I'm not sure if you have it in America, but it's basically grilled chicken and chips. So I am gonna dig into that. Now what I've done is, before coming here, I've already put those calories from what I'm having into my fitness pal, so I know exactly what I can have and what I can kind of account for the rest of the day. So I'm going to have some chips, some broccoli, and half a chicken. So the chips are around 450 calories for a small portion. Half a chicken without the skin, that makes a big difference. Around 70 grams of protein and about maybe 15 grams of fat. No carbohydrates. And then broccoli is like 20 or 30 calories, so I don't really count that anyway. So yeah, just what I would say is, if you want to come to restaurants and eat out, if you can, just check out the menu. They've got calories nowadays on stuff, and you can still kind of enjoy foods that you like and still lose weight for that week. So I'm going to dig into this. I'm only using my camera today, so probably not the best quality, but hey, it's what I've got at the time. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday next week. Take care.